I've had a few people who've asked this week how you can create a portfolio on Google Classroom for students to be able to put in their resources or how they've achieved something or how they can add photographs, for instance, as evidence for them achieving something. I'm going to show you how to do that now. What I've got here is something that I've used for my computing students. So we've got managing file systems, so there's some things there that they need to complete. So what I expect them to do is put an image in here and some notes in there explaining what the image is and what they're doing. And it goes on and on and on. Here I'm expecting them to have a photograph of them cleaning keyboards and mouse and display equipment, so the monitors, and then a description of why they would want to do that. As you can see, it's in Word. We're not going to use Word, we're going to use Google Docs. Let's close that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to upload that Word document to that classroom. So I'm inside the classroom now. I'm going to go back down to my Word document and I'm going to drag it over into that test classrooms area. It's uploaded, and as you can see, it's actually automatically converted it to a Google Doc. Now, sometimes it might not do that. It'll upload it as a Word document. First, it depends on what browser you're using, and secondly, it depends upon whether it depends on the way that you're uploading it. So the best way is the drag and the drop. However, if you wanted to change that into a Google Doc, right click on the Word and say Open with Google Docs. That will then create a document eventually that is similar to the Word document that you just uploaded. It might be slightly different, some of the formatting might be a little bit out, but generally, as you can see there, the formatting might need a little bit of changing around, but generally it's around about the same as you would expect. So I'll close that now, and you can see now we've got two of the same document. We've got an assessment guide as a doc, we've got an assessment guide as a Google Doc. Okay, so there's our P4 evidence sheet that I uploaded earlier. It's in the Classrooms test folder, test classrooms class folder. So I'm going to go back to our classroom and I'm going to create an assignment. We have to create an assignment because that's the only way that we can share with all students so that they're able to alter what we have. Okay, so I'm going to call it Portfolio. I'm going to my Google Drive area, and as you can see, it goes straight to the recents. There's our P4 evidence sheet, and I'm going to add that. Now the clever part here is this option we have over here. Students can view the file, just means that they can view it. They can't change it, they can't alter it. They could download it, but we don't want them to do that. We want to make a copy for each student, which we'll come to in a second. We've also got students can edit the file. If you want all of your students to work on one file collaboratively, then that's the option you would choose. But we are going to make a copy for each student. And now I'm going to assign it. Now what that does is it runs off and it creates a copy of P4 evidence sheet for all of the students. So that's the assignment there. Now, in my test classroom, I don't actually have any students. But what you would see here is all of the students' copies of their portfolio. Each student will then get that portfolio as an assignment, and then when they open it, you'll be able to see them typing in their evidence as they go. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, drop me an email, whall@darlington.ac.uk, stop me in the corridor, send me a tweet. Bye.